Welcome once again to our channel. Recently, I got a lot of questions where individuals were asking me how they could possibly own a land allocation within the FCT. For you to get a land allocation within the FCT, you need to first and foremost open a file, and there are two categories of file that you open, either for an individual or for an organization. Now, for you to do that, there are two forms which you need to fill, and those forms also indicate the differences, whether it is for individuals or for associations, rather for an organization. If you are opening the file for an individual, you need a passport photograph, you need a means of identification, either a national ID card, driver's license, or international passport. You also need your birth certificate as well as your tax clearance. Now, if you are doing the same for an organization, you need all the company documents, as well as means of identification of two directors of the company, as well as your tax clearance. So this is an example of what the form for individual looks like. So if you're an individual, you want to open a file for yourself to possibly get land allocation from the FCT, this is what you need to fill, and then attached with all the documents that I mentioned earlier. And the next is the form that you need to fill if it is for your organization. If you want your organization to be allocated the land within the FCT, this is the form you need to fill and attach all the relevant documents earlier mentioned. Now, armed with these documents, you are expected to make payment into AGIS account of a required amount. After the payment, you'll be issued a receipt as well as the acknowledgement copy. Now, when or if the government issues you a land allocation, you will need the receipt as well as the acknowledgement document in order to collect your land allocation. Opening a file does not guarantee you getting a land allocation within the FCT. However, if by chance you happen to be chosen for such allocation, it is those that have opened the file that would most likely be considered first for land allocation by the FCT minister. Or perhaps if the FCT minister is your uncle or your brother or your friend, then you need that opening of file. So it is with that file number that you will be considered for land allocation. Thank you very much for your time. I believe this information will be helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, remember to leave them on our comment segment. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our page. Have yourself a lovely day.